Hi, today is the 30th of May. On yesterday, the first round of LG Cup is already played, but I need some time to prepare for that video to introduce the game in the first round. So, in this video, I will introduce the tournament and the players. Hope this video could let you get more information of the World Go tournament. So the 28th LG Cup consists of 24 players, 12 from Korea, 8 from China, 1 from Taiwan, and 3 from Japan. There are 8 seeded players who will directly get into round 2, which is the best 16. So in the first round, there are 16 players trying to get into the round 2 with these 8 seeded players. The time limit of the tournament is 3 hours per spill your meat of 40 seconds of 5 times. This 40 seconds of spill your meat is quite special. In the old days, it's considered quite fast because there are many Go tournaments that have 1 minute of spill your meat. So 40 seconds are more intense one. But nowadays, players play Go faster than before. They spend less time than before. So this time limit is quite adequate for most of the players. And these are the seeded players. We could see the goal ratings. They are very strong. They included the Xin Jinso, Park Junwon, Wen Sang-yi, Xin Minjun, and Ding Hao, Yang Dingxin, and Ke Zhe. Actually, there should only be 1 seeded player for China and Japan, but Ding Hao and Yang Dingxin get the qualifications because they are the winner and the runner-up for the 27th, which is the last edition of this tournament. This is the timetable. Round 1 started on yesterday and round 2 will be start on tomorrow, while round 3 and round 4 will be start on December. These are the traditional way to organize our world tournaments. But nowadays, there are more tournaments that like to squeeze the timetable into a week and they will start the round 1 to the final in a week. We cannot say which is the better way to organize a tournament. But in this timetable, it's very important for the players to keep their status. Even they participated very good in the round 1, round 2, they may lose easily in the round 3, so players need to be very careful. And this is the award of the LG Cup. The championship is around 226,000 US dollar, which is 300 million won. This is the standard award of world tournaments, but only a few world tournaments hold annually, which are the LG Cup and the Samsung Cup. Many world tournaments from China did not hold annually as their funding is not stable. The history of LG Cup. If you are a fan of Japanese Go player, you should remember the 22nd edition, which Iyama Yuta beat Yang Dingxin and Ke Zhe get into the final. However, he could not grab the chance and get the championship. And Hao got his first world championship. And the 24th edition is the rise of Xin Jinso. Since this world tournament, Xin Jinso started to become a nightmare of Chinese player or all Go players in the world. And started from the 25th edition until 27th edition, they are in the pandemic period and these are the network tournaments. In the 25th edition, Xin Minjun beat Ke Zhe. This should be the first time Ke Zhe lost against a Korean player in the final. And since this tournament, the performance of Ke Zhe declined a lot. And Ke Zhe did not get any new world championship since this final. So this is a remarkable edition of LG Cup. And in 26th edition, Xin Jinso is invincible. He showed his skills in Go and he just wooded the Go board. In 27th edition, Yang Dingxin successfully revenged Xin Jinzhou. He beat Xin Jinzhou in the semi-final. However, Yang Dingxin again got the runner-up, lost against Deng Hao. So these are the historic edition of LG Cup. Now, let's take a look at some interview of the Go players. Po Jinwan said that, "I'm very happy to see foreign players." He means that after the pandemic, he finally could meet the foreign players. And the happiest thing is to meet his teammate in Chinese League A, Ke Zhe. He also thinks that face-to-face game is more interesting. All the players in the tournament are very strong. He is lucky that he only have to play one game because Park is the seeded player and round 3 will be in December, so he will only need to play one game, which is the round 2 tomorrow. And Xin Jinzhou said that playing with any Chinese player are the same. The opponents meet in round 2 would be as strong as the opponents in the final game. What he means is that because all the Chinese players participated in this tournament are the top tier players. Although Xin Jinzhou is the number 1 in the Go rating, but among the top 30 players in Go rating, 22 of them are Chinese. So although the Korean is the top 1 and 2, there are more players in the top tier in China. That's what he means. Playing with any Chinese players are the same. They are all very strong. And he said that although his target is the championship, but the first game is the key, so he will try his best to win. No matter you lost any game, you will be kicked out. And then Deng Hao, champion of the last edition, said that he has already kept his reward, so that now he need money again. He will try his best to get the money, get the award. And he also especially thanks to the LG group, which helped to organize the tournament. Yeah, I also very appreciated Samsung group or the LG group could keep organizing Go tournament. Because due to the stability of Chinese cooperation and economy, Chinese enterprise is less keen on supporting Go tournaments. And after the decline of Japanese Go player, Japanese companies seldom support the World Go tournament too. So now only the LG group and the Samsung group hold the tournament annually. And then Ke Zhe said that during the pandemic, he faced up many pressures. So he has done many things to relieve his pressure. Ke Zhe has ran a restaurant and done many live streaming during the pandemic. So yeah, he has done many other things. But he said that recently he wake up very early to study Go again, so that he is very prepared for the tournament. And he was very missed at Po Jinwan and Xin Jinzhou. So both Po Jinwan and Ke Zhe missed each other. Being good opponents for many years, they are good friends too. And lastly, let's see the interview of Shibano Toramaru. He said that he is very happy to visit Korea again after a very long time. He said that he is not good at spicy food, so he wants to challenge some spicy food. I don't know if it's a metaphor or if the spicy food means the Chinese or Korean players. I'm not sure. Or maybe he really wanted to try some spicy food. Yeah, Korea have many famous spicy food, like the hot pot, like the instant noodle. Yeah. So that's are the interview of the players. That's all for this video. I will try to do some short review of the game in the first one. So stay tuned on it. Thank you.